And I'm trying out this go live thing. I'm still new to it, so I apologize for any mess ups on. I'm just trying to kind of roll with it and learn as I go. So, but I had watched a video on YouTube. Um, um, there's this a girl, Trace of Sparkle is her a YouTube channel, and she's very creative, and she scrapbooks and makes different things. And she had taken some of these Starbucks coffee holders, and you cut them along the sides, just kind of tore them in half, and on each side. And then she just layered them with, paper, cheesecloth, buttons, just things like that. So I got inspired by that. And, it's winter time. So I've been hitting up Starbucks, and I thought, well, you know, I'll just save these and, upcycle them. So this is what I have made. Most of the paper that I have used is from the Misty Rose paper collection that Prima Marketing came out with last year. I love it. It's one of my favorite paper collections. And, it's got the pretty pinks and the purples, lavender, fuchsia colors. These could be junk journal pockets that you could just, glue right onto your, um, paper, the inside pages of your book. I also had a bunch of these little glassine pockets with, with this little ribbon glued to it. And I thought, well, I could also make it to where you could hang this up. Some people like to hang little handmade things up in their craft room or in their home or, their workspace. And so I got the idea to do that too. So I just kind of changed it up a little bit, added some color. And so in this pocket, you just open it up. And I just took some of the paper and just, if I can get this out, it's kind of hard to get out. Here we go. And just kind of cut it down and then inked it up. See if I can still try to get used to this, y'all. I was up you doing videos on my camera, uploading them into my Filmora video editor, but I'm having problems with that Filmora. I don't know. It's kind of a hit and miss. I finally did get my Valentine's shaker card video up, that tutorial. I finally got that up, but I had to make the speed on that video so fast that I don't really even think it's a good tutorial. You would kind of have to know how to already make a shaker card to watch that video, because to me it's just too fast. I like to go a little bit slower, and so you can see the gold foil on it. So I made, there's a pocket inside here, and then there's a pocket behind here too. Let's see. Yeah, right here. And then if you wanted to, attach something, I've got this little rose gold paper clip with some hand-dyed seam binding. I dye my seam binding. I do that. A lot of times with these paper booking junk journal kits, and I will dye my seam binding to kind of color coordinate with the kit. And sometimes I make a little bit extra just to have on hand, for projects like this. And so if you wanted to, put some kind of little piece of paper or something under there, you could. So, and I took the cardboard, I had some fabric, and so I glued it down behind there. And I used Aleene's tacky glue because I really like that. And then I just had little bits of lace, glued that down. Then I had a little bit of lace here, some trim that I had dyed a while back, and it was like a bright pink. And so I was experimenting with the color. So I kind of like made it a mauve color. I don't even remember how I did that, but anyway, that's what I did. And just took little bits of trim here and then glued down the pocket on the corners, added some quilting thread and just kind of tied it off in the button, glued that down. And literally what I did, I just used the scraps. This is one of my little scrap drawers. And as you can see, it is just filled with stuff. And I just get little bits of lace that I have left over from a project and just cut some of it out. This is a tea-stained doily, little paper doily. I just, on one of these, I cut some of it off and glued it in the background. And then here's bits of the Misty Rose paper from a couple videos that I did, I guess a couple videos ago that I did. I showed y'all of a junk journal that I made using the Misty Rose paper collection, and I sold it. And these are just leftover bits, you know, that I have. And then I've got all kinds of stuff, just all kinds of random stuff, some muslin, fabric, bits of lace, paper. This is a great way to use up scraps that you have. And, you know, because, I mean, most of the time, all of us can end up with so much leftover stuff. So, so what I'm doing, since I have a ton of these Starbucks things, and, you know, one makes two pockets. So what I am doing is I'm kind of doing color coordinated here, like these are kind of more purple themed. So I showed you this. Which one did I show you? Well, I showed you this one. They're all pretty similar. You know, they might have a little bit different paper inside, you know, and changed up a little bit. This, I cut out one of the flowers on that purple trim. It's like a lavender, kind of a lavender mauve color. So I cut out one of the flowers of that, glued this button down, and I've just got layers of lace and crocheted trim and paper, and then this pulls out behind, got a little tag behind here. Sorry, I keep forgetting to raise it up. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, see, I've got, and I inked up both sides and then just kind of stick it back in there. I have to take off this paper clip first. There we go. Get that. You know, and these would make great pockets for your junk journals or for each one. And I'll be selling these on my eBay and Etsy store. By the way, I did reopen my Etsy store. It's www.etsy.com/shop/Dana Girls Designs. I did reopen that. I had closed it down last year. And I decided to go ahead and reopen it. So I did that. I just opened it up last week, and I've got most of the listings on there that's on my eBay store. And of course, you know, I'm always adding more stuff, and I just got another box of stuff from Prima today, so I'll be getting that listed on there too. And then, you know, it's got a tag inside, and if I can get this back in here, there we go. And then on the back, I love the Misty Rose paper. I think it's just so gorgeous. And this one I did a little bit different. I just took some cream colored or off-white colored crochet trim and just put that on the paper clip instead of the seam binding. I mean, I like both, but they're all pretty similar looking. They just kind of vary a little bit. And so I'll probably do like 3 of these. You know, it's kind of like a little package deal, like, I don't know, 3 of them for $5 or something, which I think is a good price. I don't want to charge too much. on these. I just think they would make a great addition to your junk journals, or, some kind of little decor or gifts that you can give to somebody. These are cute. You could even put, a gift card in it, or money, or, just whatever little, and put a little picture, of yourself or the kids or whatever. It's, um, so I've got these. This one I've started on, but I haven't finished it yet. This one is a little bit different style. It's kind of more of your, what I call, scrapbooking style. This is maybe a little bit more junk journal style, with the layers of the fabric, and it's, a little bit more kind of shabby looking. This is a little bit more neater, so it's kind of more scrapbooking, I guess, to me. But I took, again, paper from the Misty Rose collection. I kind of fussy cutted this out of these flowers, glued it down, layered a little crochet trim behind there. And then this is a pocket, a little, just white paper sachet pocket. And just kind of cut that down, inked it up, and put it in there. And then I also glued some cardstock here in case, you wanted to put a picture or do some journaling or whatever. It could be like, a little card or a note to somebody. And then I left just a little spot behind it where I didn't glue, so that you could tuck in, your paper clip. And this is just a little piece of the paper that I cut down, inked up. Then here was a little ticket from the paper. Maybe if I zoom in, you can see it better. I feel like with this go live, maybe I'm just not doing it right, but I feel like it's kind of hard to get a detailed look on everything. It's kind of like fuzzy, or the colors are not right, and it could just be me. Maybe I'm not doing it right. I'm still trying to get used to all this. So, and I tried to do it with my phone, and it said that it wasn't available on my iPhone. So I don't know. So I'm doing it on my laptop, and it's working. I feel like it's not really, you can see it better like that, I guess. So it's got the Starbucks on the back. So, I mean, you could always cover that up if, take some craft paper and just glue over it. So I'll just kind of show all these up close, maybe help you get a better idea, since I was kind of getting off screen a little bit there. So, but I think they turned out great. This is very therapeutic. I just love doing stuff like this, just kind of getting in the craft room and making stuff. It's just so much fun. So I still have some more to make, as you can see, but I'm going to do a couple more to go with this one. So this is kind of more of a pink theme, whereas these are more kind of lavender mauve themed. So I'm going to make a couple more to kind of go with this one. And then I'll list both of these on there. And then I'll be making some more. I think, since it's, kind of springtime or almost, I want to make some using Prima's new paper collection, Poetic Rose. It is gorgeous. And I'm working on putting a kit together with that. I'm kind of late in the game on it, but I want to go ahead. I'm dyeing the seam binding right now, trying to get the colors right. I dyed, let me see if I have, yeah. Here's some seam binding here. I don't know if it'll show up right. It doesn't really show up right, but this is more like a teal color, and I wanted it to have maybe a little more of a blue in it, because the paper is just so gorgeous. This matches with the Say It in Crystals on there, but I wanted it to be have a little bit more blue, kind of a vintage blue robin's egg color. So I've got to kind of work with this a little bit, tweak it, and then I'm going to do like a real pale pink to go with it. So I'll have both of these colors with it, and then just, just kind of different knick-knack stuff like I always do in my kits. I just try to put little different things in there, as well as the Say It in crystals, the tickets, journaling cards, chipboard, all that fun stuff. So I am working on that. I hope to have this kit listed at least by next week. I mean, I would like to get it listed tomorrow, but I don't know. Sometimes my weekends are pretty busy. So, but that will be on here soon. Just kind of working away at different kits. I still have some more kits that I wanted to make and get put on here. And these are kind of getting older paper collections now, Georgia Blue and Moonchild. They're both gorgeous. And I have some dies, cutting dies, like kind of more geared toward card making. So I wanted to put those kits together, and I've just been busy, hadn't been able to do it. So but I have some good ideas for stuff. It's just, trying to sit down and get it done. So, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope this inspires you. Now you've got some ideas what to do with your leftover Starbucks coffee holders. So, but thank you so much for watching. And when I do get these listed in the store, I will put a link to them below so that you can go right to it. So thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Bye.